Hey, Edgar's from Funneltopia here. In this video, I want to quickly show you how to create a split test for any of your funnel pages. So essentially, yeah, split test, if you don't know, that's a way to kind of test two different things at the same time against each other to see which one will work best. That usually works for copy, for different design elements, for pricing. That's a common question. People ask, how much should I price this? And then, from any experienced marketer, you'll always get the answer, test. Should this be 47? Should this be 67? Or should this be $1,000 or 2,000, right? Test and then see what the average order value is for each, right? So that's one thing. In this case, we're just going to test like a certain design element. We're just going to kind of pin them against each other, like just to see which one. You can assume that this will do better or this one, but there's only one way to find out, because with different audiences, different traffic sources, and just different offers, different copy, different combinations of like an infinite amount of things, the different things will work. There's no one answer, right? That's why split testing is like the ultimate way to find out. Nobody, even with 20 years of experience, to have better odds of succeeding on the first try, but still they do split testing. That's what you need to do. Okay, so now in order to set up the split test, you want to go to your funnel you're going to be working with. So sites, funnels, pick your funnel. In this case, we're going to be split testing an upsell page. And over here, once you click on it, the page you want to split test obviously is going to be under overview. So over here, you want to click on create variation. So you have three options. You can create from blank, which is in case the original page is just not performing well at all. Like nobody, or maybe like 1 out of 100 people are just it's just bad, right? Or just you want to, it's completely new. You never tried anything related to this product. This is your first run. So then you can do two completely different pages just to see which one, hits closer to what you were looking for. Use existing. That's going to be, you can take a page from any funnel. You can choose a funnel. You can take a funnel step. You can just, let's say you've done this upsell before on in a different funnel. So you want to take that page from there, right? So you can just pick the funnel and then you can pick the page. This one would just mean duplicate the first page, which we'll do here. We're just going to duplicate it, which means like in this case, we just want to, let's say we want to split test just the headline. You want to split test one thing at a time, unless there's two completely different pages. That's like the first step if it's just completely new. But if you already have some sort of statistics, some sort of information on how this page has performed in the past, let's say this page is getting like 10 sales out of 100 visits. So obviously that's something we can keep for now, and then we can split test it against a different page with a different headline. But you want to test one element at a time. Otherwise you don't know what actually worked. If you change the headline, change the button, change maybe like a graphic all at the same time, there's no point. It's not a split test anymore. You're just kind of still just guessing, basically, right? You want to isolate these specific things that you're testing against each other. So over here, we have duplicated it. It's two identical pages. So let's go in and edit. So now as we're in here, obviously it's the same page. So let's say we would be split testing the headline, right? Different headline, right? Whatever it might be. So let's click publish. And now let's go back. We're changing only one element. All right, so we're back. As you can kind of faintly see, there's like a faint difference over here, right? Different headlines. So in order for you to check for yourself, obviously there's a link here. And if you check the page, it just assigns one of these two randomly, right? It just shows you one of the pages. And then in that case, if you keep checking this link, it will keep showing you the same one because it's like tied in with the browser cookies, right? It ties a specific page to you. So if you want to check them out just to see what they look like as the creator of these pages, so what you want to do is you probably want to check them out in incognito mode, because then the cookies, like, it doesn't remember all that information. So kind of keep that in mind. But as for a couple more things over here, you want to split this at 50-50. Logically, you want to have equal amounts of traffic, and then Funneltopia will decide for itself. Like if it has shown this page to like 3 people, okay, let's show it to 3 people, show this page to 3 people, right? So it's going to keep split testing it automatically. You don't have to do anything. So let's click apply and let's click OK. So when it comes to the actual amount of traffic needed for a split test, I mean, ideally, it should be at least 1,000 people going through, right? But I understand that maybe people don't have like the craziest amounts of traffic, especially when starting out, or it's a new business. Then obviously, the bigger the sample size, the better. If it's like 16 people, and then just one page performed better than the other, it's not a big enough number to make that decision. So it needs to be in the hundreds at minimum for you to have an actual result. So that's how you determine for how long should the split test go on. Because if it's, if you get 1,000 visitors per week, then it's going to take a week. If you get 1,000 visitors per month, then it's going to take a month, right? And it's going to take a little bit longer. You need those bigger numbers. Otherwise, it's again, you're guessing. You might get lucky. There might be a swing either direction, but you need a bigger sample size. And over here, once you start getting people landing on this page, you can see over here, all the statistics obviously outlined. And then, yeah, in this case, it's just basically how many people buy. Simple as that, right? If it's a simple landing page for your lead magnet, again, how many people sign up for the lead magnet from this page? How many sign up from that page? It's just, yeah, it's pretty straightforward. But yeah, that's it for now. Any questions about this or anything else? Over here, 24/7 chat support, let us know. I'll make sure to respond as quickly as possible. But if you don't have any questions, yeah, then I'll see you in the next video. Bye.